What's going on, everybody? I want to give you an update from this morning. So, the best way to do that is to really just go through and read the description that I've already written out. I think it explains it perfectly. So, earlier this morning, my Wi Fi was seriously impeded. No, it seriously impeded my productivity. So, the Wi Fi wasn't impeded, it was just wasn't working. So the live stream quality was, in my, from my perspective, was horrendous. It was pixelated. The voice wasn't matching with the actual video image. The hotspot connection that I was using as a last alternative is what kind of held everything together, but it was still a little rough. It wasn't until I spent about an hour and a half with an automated service and then an actual real life technician that I was able to get back on track. So here's what he did. He reset the modem. He changed the network, but he kept the same password. He asked for a password and we kept the password the same. But he also shipped a new modem because apparently the one that we have now is officially outdated, which apparently is also the source of the recent problems. But here's the thing. These problems would have never surfaced if I wasn't pushing my Wi-Fi to its limits. I'd never streamed so consistently before. So my growth was showing in the limitations of the old equipment that used to handle my mediocrity. Now I put here in the description that the mediocrity is probably like, a dramatic, it's really kind of dramatic, but you understand what I'm trying to say here. Not that I was being mediocre as much as I was being average in just the amount of content being produced from a live stream perspective. Here's the crux of what I'm trying to say, guys. When you start pushing your productivity, when you start pushing your faith, your mindset, your service to others, whatever it is, when you start pushing those things to the limit, the people and or the resources around you will reveal their true capacity to handle your growth. And I say that because it happened to my Wi-Fi this morning. Okay, so listen, y'all might be cooking right now, cooking up a storm. That's cool. This is just the time for you to just take a break. If when you come across this short stream, it's just an object lesson for the day, guys. I almost will guarantee you that if you do what you're supposed to do to its maximum capacity, I don't know, I don't have a percentage, but I want to say at least 60%, maybe 70% of the things or people that need to be removed will get out of your way. I truly believe that would be the case. I truly believe that is the case. It's happened to me this morning. It's happened to me this year. The things that are supposed to be coming to me have come. The things that are supposed to be removed are being removed. And I believe it's the same for you as well. You push yourself to the maximum capacity of what you are capable and called to do. And your gift will make room for you. That's not just the opportunities will make room. I really believe that it also pushes out those things and those people that are supposed to be at a distance. And then it gravitates the people who are supposed to be in your corner. But that only happens when you decide to push. The reason why I'm saying that now is because that's part of the process that I'm going through, is maximizing, not just through school, but also through, the spoken word. Guys, that's there. That's one of the things that I have kind of suppressed to an extent and have only used it when other people might have asked or called upon me to do something. But now I'm in this place where I realize, okay, you know what? I need to take initiative for that myself. I need not wait for somebody to ask to tap into something that was already given to me. You need not wait as well. And I guarantee you, just like what happened this morning with my Wi-Fi, where it's time for you to upgrade your equipment. Here's the thing. I didn't even ask for it. They just asked me how old was the thing, and I told them how old it was, and then they said, okay, nope, we're sending you a new one. I really believe that that's also going to be the case for some of us as well. You won't need to ask for the new thing or the resources that's necessary. You do what you're supposed to do. There are some things that are just going to come to you. People will take the initiative because they see the value, and they also see the importance of what's needed in you, and for you, I should say, so that you can just really expand, so that you can just really impact other people. So this is not just for, for creative work, guys. This is also for those of you who work. Like, we're talking about employment. This is for those of you who are parents. These are for individuals who, your siblings, your friends. It's for anybody, okay? When I say it's time to upgrade your equipment, I'm talking about it's time to maybe rock with different circles of friendships or relationships. Maybe it's time to choose a different job. Some of y'all are stressed out for no reason. It's time to move forward then and work with what is already given to you. Okay, last thing. Here's the last thing, guys. For the very longest, I've been struggling, not really struggling, but working hard towards something that I know that I have to develop, which is like user experience design and understanding healthcare. Man, it's a behemoth of just the complexity, right? But then there are things that come easy for me, very easy, right? Speaking is one of them. Being able to almost at a whim connect dots or thinking out loud and putting it all together and framing it. I enjoy doing that. It's almost like right now, it's me being at my most vulnerable because there is no script. The only thing that I read was a description. And after that, we're off to the races. Like this is part of what I'm gifted in doing. And for the longest, I've stayed away from that because I'm like, that's just, that's soft science. Nobody really wants, the person who just talks about it. They want somebody who can do it. So if I can prove it monetarily, then maybe if I can build a business on top of it, then maybe, it'll be proven. But nah, guys, it's not about that. Not everything is, and some of us need to hear this, is monetizable, and not everything should be scalable. Not everything should be created or structured around an LLC or an S corp or an incorporation so that you can house the thing. That may come later, but it may never come. And that's one of the things that I have to continue to tell myself is be the thing, be the person, embrace the gifts, the talent that comes natural to you. Yes, you need to develop those things, but if you do it more and if you consistently practice at it, you'll do better at it. And then you're also going to have the things that you do have to work a little bit harder in to master. So like for me, healthcare, man, it's difficult, but I'm sticking through with it, right? The degree is almost done. User experience. I did the certification. Now I have the coach for the UX portfolio. Like we're getting the work done. So what I'm saying is you got both sides here. You got the stuff that have been gifted to you, the things that come natural. Then you have the things that you have to develop the skill in, right? There's probably a third level or a third container, but right now I'm just dealing with the 2 containers right now. All right, guys, things that come natural, work in those things to the maximum capacity, just like I did. My Wi-Fi said, I can't take it no more. You too hot. Good. Let's make room for the resources and the people who can handle it. And then the other side is, man, I can't take it anymore. This stuff is so difficult and I need to hone in the skill. Good. Hone in the skills, put in the work, get the mentor, get the coach, get the people who are supposed to, who are masterful in that craft and in that space, in that occupation, in that industry. And then you allow them to feed into you, make you the apprentice, disciple you, help you to be the next entrepreneur, help you to be the next angel investor, help you to be the next minister, help you to be the next singer, whatever it is. All right, guys. So be encouraged and just remember this object lesson this morning is not wasted. Actually, I'm going to have to keep up the old video just so that you can have something to refer to. And then for tomorrow's morning motivation, what I'm going to end up doing is probably doing it over. But if you saw the description and the thumbnail, there's some updates that require multiple restarts to your computer. So if you're trying to do a major reinvention, if you're trying to really do a huge overhaul of who you are, they're probably going to be just like with a PC. They're probably going to be multiple restarts that are necessary as a process. And you have to remember that it is a process. It's not going to take one restart, especially if it's an entire operating system that's being upgraded. So if you're upgrading your entire operating system, just know that you're going to have multiple restarts, and that's okay. All right, guys. So as you grow, the capacity of the resources and the maybe even the belief system of the people around you, they're either forced to grow or they'll move out of your way. Be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.